Adelaide, South Australia, where it's a little chilly here today. I have a feeling there in Australia. He was born in the Philippines, but he spent most of his life in Australia. He's married with four amazing kids. He has his Bachelor of Ministry, and he loves his job as a community support, working, helping people who have brain injuries. He has been writing songs and worship leading his local church and combined churches gathering for the last 20 years. He's passionate about playing his guitar every day and serenading Jesus. He loves seeing people relate to the songs God has given him to help ignite in them their first love for him. Please welcome from the lovely Adelaide, Adelaide, South Australia. Please welcome Stephen Lim to the program. Stephen, g'day, mate. Welcome to Red's Room. Happy Saturday over to you there.
How you going, Joseph? G'day, Red. G'day, everyone. Good to be here today.
Doing great. Thank you for being a part of this 250th edition of Red's Room there. What musically has kept you busy over the last little bit of time since you last were here with us on Red's Room?
I play guitar every day, and in saying that one, it's like, I think I mentioned to you before, I just like serenading Jesus. So when I strum,
Amen.
I don't really intend to write a song, but I just sing whatever songs He will give me in the moment, and then not being big headed though, most of the time songs will come out, lyrics will come out, and then I'll just keep writing in it, keep singing it back to Him. So yeah, I'll try to, like listening to sermon, and then I'll just write. It comes out as a song format, chorus, verse one, such and such. So I'll listen to Louis Giglia's song, sermon, or pastors. I just write it down, and all these songs will come out. And it's a blessing itself that I'm able to write it down, and then a melody will come out. So I never take it for granted. So whatever, a sermon or something, I'll just write it down, because you just don't know what comes out of the, out of
Amen.
it. So I just keep writing it down. Yeah. So song's flowing still.
Amen. Speaking of which, Stephen, what's your first song to share with us tonight?
This one is called Glorious Goodness Jesus. So most of the song, I was praying, what songs do you want me to share, God? But this one is more like it's like a church Sunday service. It's called Glorious Goodness Jesus. A pastor named Catherine Renula was preaching about like a dove size. So that triggers something. So I write it down, this dove size, and a song come out of that. And then it goes like this. Wow. Yep.
Stephen Lim here with us on Red's Room. Of course, he is no stranger to Red's Room. He joined us back when we held our one and only Red's Room so far, actually live in a person live event in Australia. He was there, and we hosted here from the States, and he's been with us on Red's Room a couple of times since then. I think he's been with us for our crossover series too, a time or two. So we're always so fortunate to have Stephen joining us here on the program. Sharon Jane, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, she guessed what the Tim Tam Slam is. Thank you for educating us there. Bianca Mendoza says, so full of joy. Vanessa Kirsting, I think, watching. She performed in the States and Massachusetts tonight. Great to have her joining us. Poppy Pete Kelly, good day, mate. Good day to you, sir. Welcome into the program. Stephen Lim is here with us. Who are some of your musical influences, Stephen, that helped shape your music along the way?
Oh yeah, I think like what I mentioned a few years back when we chatted. Yeah, Chris Tomlin, Matt Redman, David Crowder. I just love the raw, the heartfelt. I
Good
like Jen
stuff.
Johnson,
Yeah.
Brian Johnson as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just just people that writing a song. Not just singing about God, but singing to God, and then able for them to connect a voice to people that are unable to express that towards God. So these guys
Amen.
yeah, these guys I keep up with the music here and there. I still listen to their songs. It's just a beautiful melody that everyone can sing an anthem throughout the world. So I thank God for
Amen.
these people and pray for them. Yeah.
Amen. Stephen Lim here with us on Red's Room. What's the second tune you got for us tonight?
This one is called "I'm Enough Because You're Enough." I think this song comes out. It's actually about a few weeks ago from Louis Giglio's sermon. It goes like this. You are enough when I wake up. Lord, you give me air that I breathe. You are my all, when everything's gone. That's that one.
Hey man, Stephen Lim joining us here on Reds Room tonight. Concert 250. Oh, Denise Winter, yes, you blessed us. Bruce Walker tuning in. Beautiful song, brother. It's good to have you all with us. Sharon Jane says, I grew up in the Adelaide Hills. Great to see such joyful worship coming from South Australia. Hannah Lim, you might know her, I'm guessing.
She's
Beautiful
from Wood.
music. I might have guessed by the last name there might have been some resemblance there. Yeah. Um, now, similar to what we asked from Ibicola earlier, she came by way of Nigeria over to Australia. You came from the Philippines over to
Yeah.
Australia. How did your journey take you to Australia?
Oh, so back in the 90s, my father passed away when I was younger. So my mom was a widow for a while, and then she met my stepdad back in the 90s. And then actually they moved to Adelaide first in Australia, South Australia, for 3 or 4 years before I come to Australia. I was happy living in the Philippines, but I knew I need to be with my family, and so yes, so that's the beginning. But we ending up living in Wayala for 20 years. Wayala is about 4.5 hours from Adelaide, about 22,500 populations. Beautiful community. Wayala is the best. If you ever come to South Australia, Joseph or Red, I'll take you for a drive up Wayala. No joke. I'll take a day off or two. I'll take you guys there. Dolphins are everywhere for free. You don't have
Oh,
to
I
pay.
would love it. I
You
would
can
love
pat
that.
them, you
Oh,
can swing with them. It's free. You're not allowed to feed them though.
I am there. I would. Oh, getting on that next sling to Australia. I would love a trip.
Exactly.
That's so. I'm gonna have
Also,
to
by
get
the way,
over there. Hopefully.
I need to say thanks to Bruce Walker because he set me up his all his gear tonight. So this is all his.
Whoa!
It's Bruce Walker. Thanks for him, and thanks to Christian Stephen Lee, my son, who set all this computerly stuff. So I just like strumming guitar, so I don't like fancy stuff.
See, they got you tech savvy. They got you all good to go over there. They got you hooked up.
Yeah.
Good stuff there. Stephen Lynn joining us here on Red's Room. What's song number 3 you've got to share with us here for
This
us
is
tonight?
called "This Is Not Where My Story Ends," and this is Louis Giglio's sermon as well. I think he just talks about when people are going through tough time, but just let you know that God hasn't finished you yet, and this is not where your story ends.
Amen.
Enemy trying to trick you, accusing you, defining where you are right now, but this is not the end of your story. So yes, it goes
Amen.
something like this. You may be going through some obstacles, shadows hovering, facing giants, but this is not where my story ends. The enemy is accusing me, defining my circumstance. I'm in the dark, but this is not where my story ends. This is not where my story ends. As I gaze upon you, I going through some obstacles, shadows hovering, you're facing giants, but this is not where the story ends. The enemy is accusing you, he's defining your circumstance. You're in the dark, but this is not where your story ends. This is not where your story ends. That's it.
Stephen Lim joining us here on the Australian Land Down Under Takeover Night here on Red's Room, show number 250. Yes, indeed. Bucola Essen says, yes, you would love a trip around Australia. I know I would. I'm going to have to do that someday, of course. She says, beautiful songs. Denise Winter, loving the music tonight. Bruce Walker says, blessings to you, Red. Yes, indeed. Great to have you all with us here on Red's Room tonight. Before we get into our last song from Stephen tonight, I want to ask you as well, similar to what we asked at Bucola, what's up next for you in the next couple of months? Is it leading worship, performing, songwriting, all the above? What's up next that you'll be working on in the next
I
couple of
think
months?
just keep writing all these songs, Joseph, and actually I might have to be really sit down and start recording some of the songs just to bless others, and I'm able to, because some of the songs I believe that people's going through tough time, just able to for them to find a voice to able to say, God, I don't know what's going on, but I know, yeah, this is it. This is not where my story ends. That kind of thing. Able to be
Yeah.
able to relate something to pray about, to cry out to God. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That kind of thing. Cause I'm a type of guy that God will give me a song and I'll sing it back to Him. Maybe for me, this is the time that share it to other people for them to hear it. The song that it's like a prayer, that a word that they can't grasp it, but a song will come out. But maybe it's not just for me to sing back to God, but it's for other people to listen to. So I reckon I'll just gonna sit down and start recording some of the songs. Like genuinely, committedly, and saying, "Yep, I'm gonna take my time and record these songs and put all these songs. Yeah, see how we go."
Well, we look forward to that. I love the last song as well. It talks about this is not where my story ends. I think it's a great reminder to anyone who's going through anything, whatever they face.
Yeah,
A good reminder to keep fighting the good fight of faith, to keep the faith, to
amen.
keep hope alive. To realize that this is not where our story ends. Amen to that. So good stuff here. What's the last song you got for us here tonight?
So the last
Here
song, I think
on
you might have heard it, this one, because yeah, I was praying, like I said before, that what song you want us to play, God. But the last song that I'm going to play is I played it before at Reds. It's called "In the Eye of the Storm." So it's like a theme happening in here. So wherever you are right now in your car or listening, that you're going through tough times. Just let you know that you are loved by God. You are enough because it's enough for us. And then even though you're going through tough storm, He's with you and He's never gonna leave you. And this is not where your story ends. This song is called "In the Eye of the Storm," but I'm just gonna pull back and then I'm gonna sing it as if I'm singing this to God in the first time once again. And I am in the eye of the storm with Jesus, but I am in the safe hands of my Savior. Oh, He holds me and He shelters me, and He never lets me go. Oh, Even when my faith is struggling down, Jesus, I know you're with me. Jesus, I know you're with me. Even though I'm terrified, raging storms are constant from side to side. I know you never leave me. I know you never leave me. Though the chaos is around, even when my faith is struggling down, Jesus, I know you're with me. Jesus, I know you're with me. Even though I'm terrified, raging storms are constant beside this. I know you never leave me. 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 You never leave me. Oh, you're always there. Though the chaos is around, even when my faith is struggling, Jesus, I know you're with me. Jesus, I know you're with me. Even though I'm terrified, raging storms are constant beside this. I know you never leave me. 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 Amen.
Stephen Lim joining us here on Red's Room here on this Friday night. Well, it's Friday night for, us. Saturday for Red's Room, folks. Denise Winter says, love it. Andy McMillan says, beautiful. Dina Miskey says, good evening. Yes, indeed. Bruce Walker, who we just mentioned a second ago, Stephen says, come record with me, Stephen. There you go. I think the invite out. He says, come record with me, Stephen. There you go. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Yes, special thanks to, of course, Bruce Walker for setting him up well tonight, and along with his son for making sure he sounded as good as he did tonight. And he did. He did his part, bringing us some great music. Stephen, where can we check out and follow your musical journey, whether it be on the YouTube, the socials, website, any of that information? Feel free to share that with us if you would, please.
Oh, just been putting it down on Facebook. So if you wanna be friends with me and follow music in there, really, I'm just sharing it out for people to be able for them to relate to the song and able to bless them somehow. So it's not really no intention in my heart to to make money out of it, but just to because reality is God giving me this song, and one day I'll see Him in heaven. He'll ask me, Steven, what did you with my song? Did you? So I want to rip him off. I just said, yeah, God, I just sing my heart out for you, and then I was able to share it to people. So yeah, if you wanna ask me to be a friend, I'll to listen to all these songs that are happening in me. I'll happy to add you as a friend and stuff. But yeah, I just share it on Facebook for now, and yeah, just focus it one at a time. But my main thing is to making sure that I'll just keep serenading Jesus each day. Not to intention to get out a song with him, but just to sing his songs, sing it back to him in whatever way or form, shape. He will bless people. I know he will, he will allow it, and he eventually it will happen. But thanks,
Amen.
guys, for having me once again.
Stephen, we thank you. Continued blessings personally and professionally to you. It's such a pleasure and a privilege to have you with us here on Red's Room again tonight. Thank you, sir, for some amazing worship
Thank you,
tonight. We
guys.
really appreciate
Appreciate it.
you. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Red. Thanks, everyone. Take care.
Stephen Lim.